introduction. Welcome to this call from my side. My name is Dada. I'm from Germany. Usually I was born and raised in the south of Germany. I started Forex in 2013, so 12 years in the Forex space right now. I started when I was 18. So basically my whole life I am in Forex, and there are of course different ways to create an income in Forex, but it is always the same reason why people start in Forex. Okay, there are millions and millions of people in this industry right now. A minority of them are profitable, like really just 2 or 3% are really profitable in this market. Most of the people are not. And that's something we just have to hold here as a fact and to understand. So when I started with 18, I knew this already, but it was not distracting me. It was motivating me to be part of the 2 or 3% one day, or find a way to connect to those 2 or 3%. So millions of people are in Forex trading. Everybody's starting for the same reason. People want to create passive income. Trading gives you the opportunity to earn money as much as you want, whenever you want, and from wherever you want. Okay, you can do it everywhere in the world. You just need a Wi-Fi connection and your smartphone or your laptop, and that's the freedom trading can give you if you stick to it and find the right tools. And today we will talk about the right tools and the 3 ways that are possible to make money in Forex. The first way is to learn it. Okay, learning the skill. And don't get me wrong, all of the 3 ways have their pros and cons, but I want to be very transparent and realistic with you. Learning it is a very, very long and tough way. You will not watch 2 or 3 videos or visit an academy for 3 weeks and then make money on the beach. That's not the reality. That's what they show you on social media, but that's not the truth. So learning it is a long, hard journey. The second way is signals. So I stick to someone who already went through the journey and is good in trading. It's a very nice, great opportunity nowadays to get information of a trade of somebody, copy it, and have the same results. The problem here is that you will not have 100% the same performance like the trader. Why? Because if a trade comes, you should go into the trade in most of the cases directly. But what if you are at work, or you are at the gym, or maybe you are sleeping, and because of different time zones, you are not able to go into the trade, then you will not have the exact performance like the trader. So I'm a big fan, especially when it's about community, building communities in trading. I'm a big fan of the third way, which is social trading. Social trading just means I open my own account and I connect it technically to the main account of a trader who's trading on his own account. And with that, I can have the same exact results like the trader, because even if I'm sleeping, even if I'm at work, even if I'm at the gym or playing with my kids right now, I could be at the beach. If the trader opens a trade and closes the trade, I will have the same trade on my account. Okay, and today I will present you in my eyes one of the greatest platforms which we just launched 24 hours ago in the Forex industry, which is a Forex trading launchpad. Okay, it is a meeting point where traders and people who are interested in having success in trading connect to each other. So traders have the opportunity to prove to you that they are good with their performance, okay? Not to convince you or sell something to you, but really with facts, with numbers. So you can go through the strategies, you can see the past, you can see every single trade, you can see the risk management, you can see how much profit they are making, and then choose a trader which you want to follow in the easiest way I saw in the last 12 years. So following a trader like you're following somebody on Instagram. Okay, how easy is it to follow somebody on Instagram? You go on an account, you click on the follow button, and you're following them, right? And that's the same way we are doing it here on the new CopyX platform. So the launchpad will be based on ratings. Okay, so the traders can fight to be in the top 10 and the top 20 and the top 30. And the better you are as a trader, the more people will see you and connect to you. And for the trader, it's of course a win-win situation because you will have a big leverage. The more people connect to you, the more money you will make as a trader because the trader gets a profit share, okay? Every time he's making a profit for you, you will pay a profit share and the trader will get the profit share. So it's a clear win for the trader. And on this other side, I think it's very obvious if you're not good in trading and you have the opportunity to connect to the world's best traders in the world, it's a clearly win for you as well. So we have a real win-win situation here where traders and clients who are interested in trading can meet up and connect to each other. Nobody has to promote any strategy. Nobody will say or can tell you which strategy is the best for you. Of course, we have a top 10, top 20, top 30. Nobody will go and look for the, I don't know, 49th strategy. Of course, you will look at the top 10, but the ratings are a mix between. So when we talk about the best trader, we are not talking about the one with the most profits. Maybe he is the one with the most profits, but that's not the only factor which is making him the best in the rating. The rating will be a mix of several factors like profits, like risk management, maximum drawdown, history, how long is the trader trading already, so how sustainable in long term is the strategy. The mix of those factors will decide who's the number one, number two, number three, number four. So maybe for your own goals, because we all have different goals, the number 4 is the best. Maybe for you, the number 10 is the best, or maybe the number 1 is the best. So you can decide which trader you want to follow. Depends on your goals, on your character. Some people don't care about high risk and more profit. Some people don't want high risk. They want sustainable strategies who have maybe a little bit less profit. So you can choose on this platform whatever you want. And that's the beauty about this transparent platform. Let me share my screen with you to show you exactly what I mean and how this whole thing works. Okay. So as you can see, I'm connected already. I mean, we just launched 24 hours ago. I will use this platform, of course, for myself too, and connect to several strategies. So if you go on TagMarkets, you just click here on CopyX, and you can see the first traders who are offering the strategies already. So you can see here 00000. You don't see any history here because it just started. But those traders have, of course, all history and are not new traders, okay? And I will show you later even one of my favorites, which I will use, the history on TagMarkets, which they traded on a private account the last almost 1 year, 10 months, 11 months now, okay? So what you can do here is you can just see the current strategies. Let's say I want to connect to Aura Mindset, okay? I just click on details. In the details in the future, you can see everything about this strategy from the last 7 days, last 30 days, last 60 days. You can see the every single trade they are closing, so you can see the history trades. But like I said, it's all new, and right now you can't see any history. And yeah, you can go through several factors: risk, reward, average drawdown, like really checking the strategy and studying it before connecting to it. You can see the performance fee, you can see the minimum investment. So in our mindset, there is a performance fee of 50%. And now I show you the connection live in this call, which is really great because it's the easiest thing I saw in my life. You really just click on basically here, connect, okay? Then you can choose the amount. Okay, let's say I connect now $100. The account type is Amplify, so you know the 12x Amplify accounts already. That means I will get $1,200 on my account. So if the trader makes 1% on my Amplify account, on my $1,200, that's actually 12x times more on my initial deposit. Okay, we should not forget that. Then I just agree here with the terms. I click on copy now. And guys, that's it. From that moment on, I'm following the trader, and everything which is happening on this account will happen on my account as well. Okay, So here you have your MetaTrader data, your logins, your master password, investor password, so you can directly connect to your MetaTrader. On the MetaTrader, you can see all the closed trades. You will not see the open trades. The reason for this is, I think, very obvious. If you see the open trades, people could just copy the strategies outside of this platform, and we don't want that. This platform, these traders who are joining this platform are the gold of this company. So we want to secure everything. So as soon as a position is closed, you will see exactly the closed position, which currency, when was it opened, was it a buy or sell? Because after it's closed, nobody can copy it anymore. Okay. So that's the nice thing is here you can browse. In browse, you can see the different strategies, and the follower hub, you can see your own strategies which you are connected with. So when I go on strategies, I can see I'm connected to Sonic and Aura Mindset right now. You can stop whenever you want. Okay, that's not a withdrawal, that's just stopping. So if you say, I don't know, for whatever reason, this week or this month, I don't want any trades on my account, I just want to watch, you can click on stop. I will not do this right now, but you could click on stop, and then it's paused, and you can start it whenever you want as well. Okay, you can deposit and withdraw on these accounts, of course. One of my favorite strategies, which I just watched the last month's trading, is Sonic. So Sonic will be my favorite one. You can choose whatever you want in this whole platform. You will see in the next day there will be more and more and more strategies coming and connecting. It's very, very new. So right now we have 20 strategies, but in the future you will come to a place where you have hundreds, maybe thousands of strategies where you can even split and diversify, if you like, on this platform. Okay, but I'll put a lot into Sonic. After showing you this platform, I will show you exactly why. You can see the MyFX book is already opened. I will show you the results, and this is one way I will create a passive income for myself in the next few months and years. So what I have to do, of course, I could go to Sonic details here. We already made profit today. I was missing it, unfortunately, so I connected after this profit, but I'm cool with that. It's not about today. It's not about this week. I'm looking at this very, very long term. So as you can see, I'm already connected, so I don't have to connect anymore to the strategy. So if I want to stack up on a strategy which is already existing, I go on Follower Hub, I click on Strategies, I go on Sonic, and I can just deposit. Okay, so here I will deposit another $200,000, and then you can see you can just click on it. Deposit is completed, and what I receive is the 12x amplify. So I get 2.4 million on the amplified account. Okay, so if Sonic is making 1% on the 2.4 million, I'm actually making 12% on my initial deposit, which is over $20,000. Okay, that's how you have to calculate it in the end of the day. So the percentage which you will see is always on the amplified account, and you have to 12x it or 24x it if you use tokens on your initial deposit, on your real-time deposit. Okay, here I can see the total invested, my total P&L, and total ROI in the future, which is, I think, the best closing tool on earth. You don't have to do presentations, you don't have to explain too much. I think the best business on earth is if you can just show results. So you open your dashboard, you sit down with an investor or a client, you can just show how much money you made the last 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, and so on. Okay, so let me show you why I personally choose Sonic, and I'm pretty sure I'll stack up the next few months on Sonic and different strategies as well. A few strategies which I'm very interested in are not connected right now. I will talk about them in the next few weeks and months, but right now I'm all into Sonic, and the reason why you will just see it on the MyFX book. So Sonic AI is a strategy from the Sonic Experts Group. The Sonic Experts Group is a very experienced trading group. They are in the market since 2011, so 14 years in the Forex space. I saw their results with my own eyes almost the last 7-8 years on several brokers. Last year in November, they started to trade on TagMarkets because they are very impressed by the 12x, by the Amplify models, and they started to trade on their own account. So that's the history on just a test account, where you can see all the stats, and the stats, they just speak for themselves. So I don't think I have to tell too much. You can see average monthly 1.31%. And now before you think, okay, that's not too much, don't forget that 1.31 average on the Amplify, okay? So that would be, in my case, 1.31 on 2.4 million, but I have to 12x it to calculate it on my real deposit, okay? And so the 14% total gain is on the Amplify. If you 12x it, you will calculate and find out that it's around 170% on the real-time deposit. And you can even see it here. Have a look at this deposit, 120,000. As we know, it's not real 120. It was just a $10,000 deposit. Okay, and the profit is 17,800 since then. So $17,000 profit on $10,000 deposit is 170% in the last 10 months, which is, I don't know, an average around 13-14% on your initial deposit. And yeah, that's basically the strategy from Sonic Experts. It's a group. The strategy is called Sonic AI because obviously they are using AI. Most of the traders nowadays do. They use AI to just make things work easier, to find better entries. But in the end of the day, a human being is still deciding if they're doing the entry or the exit or not. In my eyes, after 12 years of Forex experience, I can just tell from my experience, I'll not say this is the only way. I saw many different ways working in Forex. I have friends who are successful with bots only. I have friends who are successful with signals. So I'm never the person who says just one thing works. But in my eyes, in my experience, it's the best way, long-term way, if you have human beings. Why? Because if you have just a bot working, a bot is programmed, has different factors and programmings in it, where it's maybe not tracking what is really happening in real time outside in the world. I mean, and as we all know, the Forex market is not just numbers. It's affected by different things. It's also affected by what is happening out there, who is meeting who, where is war happening, and all those stuff. And I think to have human beings behind it who are watching those things as well is very important. So the combination of AI and human beings is the most powerful in my eyes. And now, as I told you, it's a group. So in Sonic Experts, we are talking about one main trader who's taking, in the end of the day, the decisions, yes, but there are two other people in the group who are, let's call them co-pilots, okay, who are just helping. And I think you don't need to be a trader. It's just logic, human thinking. If you are a group and you're not alone, you have less emotional decisions. Okay, if you're alone, the chance to make an emotional decision is way higher than if you have two co-pilots next to you who will say, hey, let's go over it one more time. Hey, let's look over this. Let's look over this. So the combination of a human group and AI is, I think, this is the results speak for themselves. You can see with your own eyes on a third party track. So that's why it is working so good. Not just the profits, but the risk management. So as you can see, the max drawdown was 0.86 on the amplified account, so under 1% maximum risk in 10 months, which is for me the most important thing. I don't want a strategy which is making hundreds of percentage this week and this month, but is crashing next month. I want a strategy which can work. In the theory, of course, we never know. what happens in the future, nobody knows. But I want a strategy with a nice risk management where I can sleep good and I know it can work for months and years. And that's why I chose Sonic AI. There are a few more coming, so I will split. In the future, I will make calls for that as well. But right now, we just launched 24 hours ago, so the first strategies are onboarding, and Sonic is already active. So you can see the last year, you can see this year. And again, I will say it again and again and again until everybody understands it. You always have to calculate 12x or 24x, depends on how you deposit, with token or without token, on the monthly profit, which you can see here, okay? And if you click on here, yeah, so on the details, I will, of course, after this call, change my master password because everybody can see my master password now. So don't worry, I will change it, but I will not change the investor password. So everybody who wants to know and who wants to watch, I have no problem with people watching my account with this account number and the investor password. You can just log in into MetaTrader. And as you know, investor password is a watch-only password. So you can watch my account. And the master password I will, of course, change after this call, obviously, for obvious reasons. And yeah, that's basically it. And now I'll give it back to Werner because this powerful CopyX Forex trading launchpad is connected to one of the most powerful affiliate programs which I saw in my life, if not the most powerful, where you get paid in so many different ways. I think most of the people on earth are just focused on how much money they make. They totally forget that the way how you are making the money is at least important than how much you're making, okay? So the different ways which are just possible to create income streams here are a monster in my eyes, especially if you connect it with such a launchpad and such a system which we have here. So I will give it back to Werner. Thank you guys for inviting me to this call and see you in the next calls. Bye bye.